This is the world's 8 most dangerous jobs. You will not do this job even if you are paid 1 crore rupees, because there is a risk of every possible outcome in it. Number 8. Honey harvesting. Honeybees on the mountains of Nepal make a special type of honey called honey. It is very famous in the international market. That is why its price is also high, which the workers risk their lives to extract. This is a very dangerous place on the mountains where it is very difficult to reach. There is also a risk of bee stings while extracting this honey. The bees found here are one of the most dangerous bee species in the world. Number 7. Volcano researchers go to the very bottom of volcanoes and do research on them. And sometimes they even go to erupting volcanoes, which is very dangerous and can even cost them their lives. They go to completely erupting volcanoes, look at them from a different perspective, and research them after understanding them. Nowadays, they are more than $1 million a year, but there is a high risk of death in this job. Number 7. Landmine removing. Often enemy landmines are laid in border areas or in places with holes so that people passing by or army tanks can be blown up, and the landmine remover does the work of blowing up and fusing these landmines. There is a high risk of death in this job because they don't know what the landmine is like and how it will behave there. Sometimes the landmine explodes even with a small touch. Safety is very important in this. Number 5. The iron factory worker. Doing this job is not for everyone. In this, they have to work with the plate in the iron factory in some way. With the hot plate opening, these workers open it like a child would open it. However, during this time, they are in a lot of danger. If the plate here touches them even a little, they will suffer a lot of damage. This also makes their eyes water, but they endure all this for money and do dangerous work in the iron factory. Number 4. Deep sea fishing. These fishermen sometimes have to stay in the sea for 4 hours to do this work, and sometimes they have to face many difficulties, like a storm in the sea or the strong waves of the sea, which they reach with the force of death. But they do this work every day at the risk of their lives and call all the fishermen. Number 3. Truck driving. You may have heard this very normal, but in reality, truck drivers drive trucks in mountainous areas and on dangerous roads. For number 3, fighting death is a daily task. We, the royals, drive trucks in such places where there are many chances of getting into an accident, and many times many truck drivers also fall victim to these accidents. There is also a risk of losing my life. Number 2. Releasing ship anchor. Sometimes the ship has to be stopped in the middle of the water, for which this anchor is used. To release it, a huge chain is opened, which is so big that you and I cannot even imagine. And when the workers open it, if anyone falls during this time, then they can go there with the chain, in which there is absolutely no chance of survival. Number 1. Wind turbine technician at a wind farm. And here it is much bigger, which is not an easy task to handle. And that is what these technicians do. They do the maintenance and repair of the windmill. During this time, they are also at risk of falling from such a height. At the same time, the risk of getting burned and dying from the laser emanating from it is also very high.
If you like the video, then like and subscribe the channel.